Oh, you rolling?
Now I am.
Beep. I freaking love when I do that to your when you fire the camera, it goes beep, and I go beep
it's
right
working
after.
now.
Jordan's like, come on, right away. That was an interesting night.
On top
that
of
it was.
Right here.
the rod box.
I was like, I was running like 2 hours. I don't know. Either way, I was desperately sleep deprived,
We all were.
and it got really weak the whole night. Good time now.
That it was.
Jordan's like, well, this is going to get unmonetized and set to private.
I forgot to ask you, were you able to find a grill for that?
Oh no, I don't know where you put it.
Okay. Do me a favor, keep blowing this on the freaking probe for me for a minute. The probe.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Did it just break?
I turned it down.
Oh.
There's no sensing bulb, so it's not having any thermal mass to it. I'm gonna try to get this little plastic block heated up, but it is thermally resistive. Fancy looking thing too.
Oh yeah, it is. All right.
In the way. Get out the way. Peace, finally.
Is that your GE, Dave?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's almost as bad as that.
What are you doing?
Chilling,
Video.
wasting space.
Hold on, we have to discuss this on camera.
Uh-uh.
Why would you put the thing on the edge?
I'm an idiot.
No, it's still wrong because it's going to be crooked. Why don't you put it in the center?
If you do this, you can't put it on crooked because it'll hit the button.
Well, you can still move it over another inch.
Nah. There's buttons right here too on the bottom of it.
What a stupid camera.
All right, we have here is an RCA Whirlpool, 18,000 BTUs with a Tecumseh AH. I'll show the data plate, but first I want to fire it up because I'm not sure how long this is going to run. It's really not that not that warm out here.
It's cold.
Correction. It's not warm out here at all anymore.
It's cold now.
It's the very opposite of that.
If they go inside, it's like flash.
All right, ready? Here goes nothing, folks. Put it on low cool. Sounds like the fan motor. Wait, put it on high.
Bearing probably froze up.
It does. It probably is the inside out Delco. There we go. It's going.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at that. Dust. It's already warm. It's in the 50s out here now. We ran out of prime. But it has a lot of bird shit on it, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's also not running. I said it's not running.
It was running. The fans were all your noises, jackass. For 18,000 BTUs?
No, it's not bad.
No.
What if we can make Dave try to tie this back to my truck and drive down the road? Oh, sorry, Dave, right here.
That was kind of rude.
Ain't wrong there.
I'll tell you what, I love the gold trim on that freaking grill, though.
I'll say you get the control panel. That's mid-shade.
That's powerful.
It is. That's just on low. Turn it up to, whoop. That can sometimes happen. We're going to have to cancel that out, boys.
We're keeping that part.
We'll have to cancel this whole air conditioner out. stinks.
A long time.
Did it get sprayed by a skunk?
May as well, huh?
Oh.
You smell that?
Nope.
No? So if you some of you guys that might not be familiar, some of the guys on Jordan's channel probably, because Jordan has viewers of all different trades and hobbies, more so than mine, because mine's all HVAC people. So for the non-HVAC people, some of you may or may not notice that this looks very similar to a Sears cold spot with the pull down fronts. The funny thing about that is technically the cold spots actually look like a Whirlpool, because Whirlpool is the OEM. Whirlpool made Sears units at the time for them. This one here is a pretty early one, because shortly after that, Whirlpool units did away with the pull down fronts and went to one where the door slides over. But it did utilize the same fancy push button control panel for several years before they went to all knobs. Whereas cold spot units remained with the pull down fronts for several years, up into the 1970s, until they too went to the one that slides over.
What year is this one?
This is about 1967, maybe a little bit later. I'm not sure when the RCA went away and it's one plain Whirlpool.
Here, 67.
67. So it's no newer than 1967.
Yeah, because I have the 67.
That's your RCA Whirlpool logo. If you look on the back, the way you can identify these,
It doesn't pull back. It's
I'm sure most people have seen that outside before. That's your exterior logo. Now the later ones, the later Whirlpools will look like this. Notice it dropped the RCA logo. It just says plain Whirlpool in a much more plainer font. But also, if you look at it, the control, it's kind of blocked right now, but the control panel and the chassis is identical.
Even the thermostat's the same.
Yep. And the cold spot variant, which I can take a walk up on a hill and show you quick, may as well, we have it.
Yeah.
We'll have cold spot embossed. Now, I've never seen one in person before, but there is a variant of that in the highly sought after medium chassis like this. As you can see, it has cold spot embossed, which a large chassis will look pretty much identical to that. Actually, I think this has constant run on it if you want to hear a B series fire up quick. Music in it.
Yep. Is that 1500 RPM?
Yeah, something like that. That's on low cool.
Oh, the fan's running?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's quiet.
That's high cool. This has a brand new fan motor in it. Like I said, it does put out a decent amount of air too. It's not a no slack.
Oh wow.
That's on low.
That's pretty good.
Like I said, we'll show them that exact chassis. Technically, the cold spots are more sought after, more collectible for some reason. I've even heard people say the cold spots are better. It's like, well, that's impossible because it's the same exact air conditioning.
Well, sometimes people are
better. Like maybe you prefer the looks. Yeah, sure. But. So here's this is the cold spot variant. You can see it has the embossed logo really big. And this is the identical unit that also utilizes the pull down panel, but it's a different type. Also, you can notice that the most obvious difference is that, as I said before, cold spot utilizes 3 metal knobs. And this one has a Bendix CH Westinghouse compressor, which is very similar to the B series that you just heard a minute ago. I was actually really surprised that that Whirlpool down there had the AH. I was expecting the B series. I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying I thought for its age it would have the B. Like I said, it's hit or miss. Sometimes the same year, different model will have a B. Some of them have a Bendix, some of them have the H.
The cheapest bid on the whatever given day.
Yeah, how about it?
Even back then.
Yeah. The good thing about the AH is that it doesn't have, I mean, it's a louder compressor. That one was quiet though. But again, it was also pretty cool out here. It didn't really build much head pressure, I'm sure.
No, not today.
But it wasn't it's not always a screamer.
I like the sound of those though.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this one also has a pull down. Like I said, it has the Sears pull down. And of course, later on, the Whirlpools would remain the same, but they switched to knobs at some point like this, and then Sears discontinued the cold spot name and went with Kenmore instead. So the later ones, although the chassis is the same, it'll be Kenmore and Whirlpool instead of cold spot and Whirlpool, and that happened, I believe, in 1975. And they did away with the medium chassis when that happened too. So only the large one would remain. I can show you what a Kenmore grill will look like. There's one right there. I wasn't going to go out of my way to do so, but since we're here. Yeah, this here, that's what the Kenmore grill would look like.
Oh, that's what I have in the garage.
Yeah, some people really like them. I prefer the pull down fronts myself, but again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just personal preference.
I have more nostalgia to these.
Yeah, the quality. At the end of the day, it's the performance and build quality, which is the same. Oh, the Westinghouses, yeah, they're wonderful.
Actually, this trio right here is pretty much my childhood air conditioner assortment.
Ain't that something? Yeah, tomorrow's gonna get all cleaned up. So look for some content. We'll take one more look at the Whirlpool just to tune it up. I'd like to see if I can get the fire up one more time, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It's pretty nippy out here. It's a shame though, because it was beautiful all day today.
Well,
But by the time the baby's birthday party was over with, and I got some quiet time to myself just to freaking chill with the guys, the sun was starting to go down.
Well, I think the next couple of days is supposed to be warm again.
It is. So we can actually take a better look at this Whirlpool and get it up higher. I just want to give them actually slide it out of the case and show the guts of it. But
yeah, you get on that.
yeah, tomorrow. Kenny's bailing on us tomorrow. Leaving in the AM. Yeah, I'll get the fire. We heard the compressor fire from the outside. Just for shits and giggles, we'll give it one more run on fan only. Like I said, it's respectable for its size.
Yeah.
And it has a hell of a freaking...
It's a strong fan.
I wonder if that's a Delco. I can tell you in a second. Delco. No. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not the inside out Delco. Oh, one thing to point out about these. Awesome feature. I wish more brands would have done this. I still recommend drilling into the metal if you do a restoration, but the rust is usually down to a minimum on these because they utilized a plastic liner for the condensate pad, and that plastic liner has two hoses coming out of it, and it attaches to the plastic liner on the outside for the condenser. But before it goes to this little drain spout here, it fills up and pours into the metal, which is a little bit of a flaw, but you know what? It doesn't build up any condensate really.
Oh, really? So it doesn't sling at all?
Oh, it does. This pan's like an inch and a half deep. But once it fills up, it goes in the metal and drains out. I always thought that this was part of the plastic. It's not.
That's unfortunate.
I got the modified to where it does.
That's true.
What I do is I drill a hole in the plastic right here to make sure, not all the way, I still let it build up, but just enough to where that's the lowest point and it drains out. Then I build a silicone barrier around the hole. That way it all builds up right here and comes right out. So it's a very simple modification, but a modification nonetheless. It can save your unit in the long run.
Yeah, it's not rusty at all.
Very clean. These are the best ones to do a restoration on because you barely have to do anything. It's all cleaning and just preventative measures to keep it that way. But like I said, so you saw the Whirlpool, the RCA Whirlpool and the cold spot variants. As you can see, the chassis and the design is identical. Just different branding and different design features. Pretty much it. But I always did admire the RCA Whirlpools because of the freaking gold. Put it on here so you can see it. Good look at that. With the gold trim. It's a little bit dirty. Actually, a lot dirty.
Yeah, just a touch.
But the first time I seen one of these, it was actually really interesting because I was looking for my first house. I was looking at a house in Monterville. Actually, I didn't even know the thing was in there. And I walked into it's the only house I ever looked at actually had a den. Like I'm talking about beautiful, top-notch wooden freaking bookshelves, wood, everything. The whole room was wood. The ceiling must have been 12 foot high, no shit.
Wow.
And I looked up, I was looking at the woodwork. I happened to look up, and this beast of an air conditioner was at the very top of the dead center, just hanging out over. And it was too high for me to even look at it. I took a few pictures on my Flickr page, I believe, or on one of my old phones somewhere. But yeah, that was it. I've been tracking one down ever since, and I gotta give a huge shout out to Aaron from our Facebook group for finding this because, like I said, I really like it.
Yeah, it's a neat piece.
And it looked perfect in the room that it was in too. What a freaking shame. I'm sure they gutted that freaking house because the unit's gone.
Oh yeah, it's all silver and white inside now.
Yep, they probably painted the freaking wood. Oh, I'm sure it's fucking. I'm sure it looks hideous.
Gone.
You got to use the front axle.
I saw pictures of it on a site, a realtor site. I believe it got sold again, and they didn't even have pictures of the freaking study and the den in there. It was just a picture. The old kitchen's remodeled, everything. They ruined that house. It was a single home too. The only thing that sucks is it's kind of in a shitty neighborhood, but yeah, they ruined that fucking house.
That's so typical nowadays.
Yep. You got something to say back there, Pittsburgh?
He's been saying quite a lot.
And
Lots
your
of
buddy
commentary.
freaking, your buddy Billy Ray, and your freaking Billy Ray Cyrus guy next to you.
Goddamn right. Tell you what, boy.
Yeah, how about it?
Don't be crapping on Pittsburgh. That's where it's at.
Hey, I'm from Philadelphia. I don't really have much. I don't have much room to talk.
That's true. Yeah, get it down to your
But
level.
Philly's definitely the better city of the two. And technically, if you want to get really technical, though I've lived in the city of Philadelphia for quite a few years, I'm technically from a suburb of Philly, and you're technically from a suburb of Pittsburgh. So we don't have to get labeled with the Pittsburgh and Philadelphia thing, because we're technically the outskirts.
Yeah, but the joke of my company or town I live in is joke one.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I'm from Levittown. The joke of my town's called Leave It Town.
You left it all right.
I did, but I miss it dearly. I don't miss what it is now, but I miss what it was when I grew up there. Totally different freaking place, for the better.
Went downhill when we left too.
There was something else. There was another joke in there somewhere too. I forget what the hell it was.
There's always more.
Oh yeah.
Technically, in your side of the state, like I said, parts of Philadelphia are the shitholes of my side of the state for sure. But your side of the state, Pittsburgh's not even a big shithole. The big shithole is McKeesport.
And McKees Rocks. And Wilkinsburg.
Yeah.
aka Wilkilliansburg. And Homewood.
Wilkilliansburg, I like
Penn
that.
Hills is getting there.
I just remember freaking watching those guys, these YouTubers that all they do is drive to different ghettos. And they were asking what the most dangerous neighborhood in Pittsburgh is. They don't even bother with Pittsburgh. They said the most dangerous place around here is McKeesport. And they went there. And dude, there were like blocks where the houses are not even existed. Mm-hmm. It's just shells of houses that were their former freaking selves, dude.
Yeah. McKees Rocks is kind of nicknamed Thunderdome.
Oh boy. Well, this was supposed to be a video about this RCA Whirlpool. It turned into like a lot.
You get the four of us together. Yeah, it's whatever you want to make a video on.
All bets are off
about
at that point. But I do gotta go in and see what my wife wanted. So I'm gonna stop this here. And then, like I said, it's gonna be warm during the week, so I'll probably move this and take it back out. We'll get a shot of the chassis and all that. Get like a better video on it. Like I said, this was its first fire up since. I think Aaron said the last time this was used, I think he said was 2004.
Oh wow.
When they moved out and the house sat empty for like 22 freaking years. So yeah, that would be 2004.
It's a long time.
So I'm shocked that's all in you was a little flick of the hand.
Yeah.
Fired right up, as I kind of expected it to. So that being said, peace out. I'll catch us on the next time. And I'm sure Jordan's video is going to keep recording. Just if you want to hear what kind of great, wonderful conversations that we come up with next.
Yay. You know, I was saying we should have this in quadraphonic and just had 4 microphones. And we
I have 4
I
microphones.
wonder if
here.
there's a way. I wonder if there is a way to encode these videos in 4 channels.
I could do it. I brought 4 microphones.
So you can actually have the fronts assign the channels for the audio.
We just have to. We would have to record the audio.
4 different tracks.
I have to split it stereo left and right, and then we could split it that way twice, and then
Rear,
we would
left,
get
and right.
yeah.
That'll be all. That'll be all tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah, that's gonna be bad.
It'd be pretty complicated, but we could do it.
That would be cool. If I could have you have to make sure you leave the center and sub channels blank, otherwise it'll.
Do you have something that can record 2 inputs simultaneously?
Yes.
Because that's what we would
I have
need.
a 4-channel audio recorder.
Okay,
With
we can use that.
I have 4 microphones too. We did a cool quad broadcast one year with that. So I can record all 4 channels of audio simultaneously. Yes, I can.
Okay, well, if you can do that, we can do it.
Different soundtrack this time.
You know what else we could do? We could do like compressor fires, have like 4 B series running simultaneously, and like have fire up an AJ or something like that. And like if we have all 4 of the microphones staged differently as we're walking around, our voices are going to travel.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll be badass. So follow Jordan's channel for a quadraphonic
Talk about an editing
video.
nightmare. Oh.
All right, guys, peace out. I'll catch you in another day. That's it for tonight.
Beep.